good game, man. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Golden State Warriors stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Nuggets. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now. 2 Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Vucevic is out there with Jokic, and it's Jackson in at the 1. And for the Warriors, the guard pair is Paul and Thompson. Kuminga out there with Moody, and it's Ngombo in at the 5 down low. Take a look at the Warriors. It was a long, cooling series for them, Greg, in the conference semifinals. Will that impact, though, their energy level tonight?
Well, I mean, there's enough time between games in the playoffs, and that shouldn't be any excuse. On their home court, they were better team throughout the regular season. Now it's time to go out and show it.
Here is Slim, stolen by Caldwell. Pope, and now the Nuggets, fast break, and he goes in for the dunk.
Hey, it's not easy trying to stick with Caldwell Pope now, especially when he leaks out in transition.
Here is Slim, pass to Thompson. There's the screen. Ngombo passes to Moody. Golden State moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Kuminga. No good from outside. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by Paul. Passes it to Jackson. Vucevic is screen on Thompson. Goes up the baseline. Jokic, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Ngombo. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Moody. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Paul against Jackson. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
Hey, you got to love that response. KCP not wasting any time getting those points back. Right back at him.
Pass to Kuminga. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And a wide open look for Porter. His 3-pointer's off the mark. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ngombo passes to Moody. Inside. Ngombo's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Jokic. Over Ngombo. Almost, but it rolls out.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And it's Jokic with the rebound.
It's not getting much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Now Jackson down low. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Jackson.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Ngombo. Drills the 3-pointer. Slim's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Jokic with the bucket.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
The Warriors trail. Ball surveying the floor. And the pass to Kuminga. Here's the three. Vucevic with the rebound. The Nuggets have gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. Porter passes to Jokic, and it's blocked by Ngamba. Thompson against Caldwell Pope. This is to Paul. Here's Ngombo. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 7 points for Slim.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Jackson against Paul. Jokic kicks the quarter. Jokic draws the double. Jackson makes a two-pointer. Shots one in from the wing.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times. And recognizes the defense, too.
Ngombo passes to Moody. And here's Thompson at the ball. To the right side. Ngombo passes to Kuminga. That puts them in the lead.
And for Thompson, range shooting seems almost effortless. He has incredible natural shooting ability.
1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Denver on top. They lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Swimmy's checked in for Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Sharch. Moody's subbed in for Payton. And that one misses. They've got Moody. Slim is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Podziemski in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against Dallas played phenomenal. He ended up with 26 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show. And those are big numbers he put up. Hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Moody.
The V just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Jackson. Golden State moving it around. And Gombo, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
Here's Jokic. Slim pulls it in. Slim's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Banked in off the glass. Slim's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
For Denver, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Gold.
Really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Shot on the wing. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 13. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Back to Jackson. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
To the middle. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jokic.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. And Denver with a change here, too. Vucevic is checked in. And it's Jokic missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the slam by Moody.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots, and it's off from 3-point range. Here is Slim. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And we think they put on a clinic offensively. Great ball movement, player movement. Guys are shooting it well. Everything's in sync.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They continue to... That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Warriors leading by 16. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Sharing the wing spots. It's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Vucevic is out there with Jokic. And it's Jackson at the point.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Vucevic setting the pick for Jackson. There's the drive. Warriors with the rebound. Slim's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Team first there. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
Call against Jackson. Here's Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That one is no good.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game. Plan has been perfect.
inside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Looking to get it going. Kicks it to Vucevic. No good with the triple.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Jackson down low, defended by Paul. To the inside. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th assist here tonight. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Take a look at Slim, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best.
Chris Paul so smart as a point guard. Any weaknesses in the defense, he's going to exploit.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Jackson against Paul. Jokic kicks to Jackson. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Paul. Lock at 6. Porter outside. Warriors with the rebound. Slim's got 11 rebounds in the game. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Watson is checked in for Nikola Jokic.
Get up and make some noise once again for your Warriors dance team.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Jackson. And again, Denver no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Inside, Moody. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Moody's got 17.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Ngombo. And Vucevic pulls it down. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Three-pointer. He can't get that one.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Ngombo. They get it back. Misses from close range.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Caldwell Pope pass to Jackson. To the paint. Watson's shot is good. Watson's got his second basket of the night.
Now, this is what his coaches like to see. Jackson making an effort to distribute the ball in that situation.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Here is Slim. Vucevic defending. Pass to Slim. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Pulls up from the corner. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jackson with it. He has 6. Now the pass to Porter. Here is Watson. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson.
Boy, nothing like shooting shots you know you can make. Vucevic shooting that one with confidence.
To the middle. Ngombo passes to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Thompson's got 8 points.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The Nuggets
Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense.
Checked in for the Warriors. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Denver. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. They've got Saric. He's out there with Slim. Chris Paul is out there with Gary Payton II. And there's Pajemski in at the 2. That's the Warriors' foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
And guys, all around, shifting the defense and just seeking out.
They have absolutely been lights out.
Passes it to Jokic. Here's Brown. Jokic a screen. That shot, no good. Solid defense there from Ngambo.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. Trailing by 17. Pass to Vucevic. Warriors with the rebound. Slim's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Fires for 3. Chris Paul, and that's good. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Chris Paul more than capable of striping it from distance, too, but he's a master of the mid-range.
Jackson against Paul. Jackson dishes to Vucevic. He kicks to Porter. Pass to Vucevic. Down low. Here's Jokic. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Jokic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Back to Thompson. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. 4-on-1 and they're running. It's Porter outside. Hits it from three-point range.
Porter Jr. hitting it from the corner. That'll jack his team up, too.
Warriors leading by 15. Here's Ngombo. And another basket for Golden State.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
The pass to Porter. To the paint. And Vucevic kicks to Jokic. Great look, but off the mark.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Stolen by Jackson. Caldwell Pope against Paul. Pass to Vucevic. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Jokic. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 4 assists now tonight. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Ball outside. Here is Slim. Jokic defending. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jokic. That's good from Ngambo. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. All free throws good from Ngambo. The Nuggets trail by 16.
And if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1
for the Warriors.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Slim.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
The three. That's in the tray. Slim's got 30 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
Good stuff.
Pretty good.
Matter the stage, my boy MP keeps winning.
Great effort. Nicely done.
How much confidence does sweeping around to the playoffs give your team moving forward?
It gives our team a confidence boost for sure. You get everyone's best shot in the playoffs. Everyone's totally focused, giving max effort, and game planning at a level you don't see during the regular season. If you're in the playoffs, that means you're one of the better teams in the league to begin with. So to win 4 straight against a good team under these circumstances, it's a huge accomplishment, and lets us know that we can do something special if we maintain our focus and keep giving it our all.